"Oh, you studied at ISM." That was the first thing that the consul at Manila US Embassy asked my son. And I was really scared and I'm a little bit shaky because, this is my second time to apply J1 visa and I did not stay in the country to fulfill 2-year home residency. I thought somewhere in Asia outside the Philippines, so that's why I am really scared he might tell me that I did not stay and fulfill my 2 years. Hello everyone, this is Arithmo Hanyo. Welcome back to my channel. Please continue to support me by subscribing to my channel and for liking this video if you think that this is informative. And for today's video, I'm gonna share with you, number 1, the interview process and requirements. Number 2, steps 1, 2, 3 inside the US Embassy. Number 3, questions asked by the consul for second-time teacher who did not stay in the Philippines for a 2-year home residency. So, first thing is that our schedule, because we're applying as a family, is at 8 a.m. So I'm planning to go there at 7:45, but that was wrong. That was really wrong because we came there at 6:45, and you know what? The guys who were there, they're just taking out 8 a.m. time. So you could see there 7, 7:15, 7:30, 7:45, 8, 8:15, and you need to fall in line based on your time schedule. So when we get there at 6:45 a.m., there's no 8 a.m. schedule already. So what? It's too early. So what we did was we followed those applicants at 8:15. And the first thing that you need to show is your confirmation letter plus your passport. So you have to show them your confirmation letter that you have interview scheduled at what time. That's the first one. The second one is the person in charge will tell you what number to fall in line with, because each number has a specific visa interview. So the person in charge told us to go to number 3. That's for non-immigrant line, if you're a J1 or J2. But you have to remember, because I forgot, in the DS 2019 there's this signature location and date. So signature location is Manila, Philippines, and the date of your interview, so to save time. So if you have that, there's no problem, and the person in charge will tell you to go in and you have to scan everything, your bag and so on. But please do not forget that you are not allowed to bring cell phone and everything. To avoid delay, do not bring cell phone, do not bring anything that is prohibited in the US Embassy. So once you get inside, you have to go and look for a greeter. They call him or her a greeter because they will tell you where to sit. But even if you came there at 6:45 and your schedule is at 8, or 7 and your schedule is 8:30, you cannot go in. People who are scheduled between 7 to 7:30, 7:30 to 8, they are really very organized. So that's the pre-steps. So the next step is when you are inside the US Embassy. So you have to do step 1, 2, and 3. For step number 1, that is pre-screening, you need to prepare your passport, DS 2019, and 2x2 picture if needed. But mostly, 2x2 picture is needed. So you have to prepare that. 2x2 picture not taken more than 6 months. The officer there told me that that picture must not be used in any official document or passport. It must be solely for the visa. So that's step number 1. And then she will ask you some questions related to your application. She will, or he or she will make sure that all information in DS 160 are all correct. Then after step number 1, you'll go to step number 2, which is fingerprinting. So in step number 2, fingerprinting, all you have to do is to, there is a barcode at the back. So all you have to do is to just show it and let the immigration officer scan it. Then after that, 4 left fingers, then 4 right fingers, and lastly 2 thumbs. Then you're done. That is so fast. Step number 3 is actually longer than steps 1 and 2 because the consul will ask you a lot of questions. That is where you will witness people who are happy, who are upset, who are sad, and who are crying. Now, how would you know if you're approved or not? If the consul returned your passport, it means that they denied you. But if you don't bring it and the consul don't return your passport with you, it means that that is approved. So here you go, step number 3 with the consul. And when I get there, I gave our passport and he asked me, why are you here? What are you doing here? What? What was that question about? And he told me that since you are just renewing and you are doing the same visa category, you don't need to show up. All you have to do is to put your passport in the drop box and you're good. What? And then he even told me, tell your sponsor to do that. And nobody knows about it. But that's not it. That's not only it, because he asked my son, because he's reading our profile, he asked my son. So the first thing that he told me was, okay. But the second question was, oh my goodness. And it's like, I want to pee. And then the consul asked my son, did you study at ISM? And I just want to tell my son, oh, what are you supposed to say? Then my son said yes. So you don't need to lie. You should be honest in everything that you have to say and you have to answer. Then the consul said, oh really? Because I was once work at ISY, but I decided to go. Oh my goodness. And then the third one was, okay, good luck and safe travels going back to the US. And that's my experience as a second J1 teacher having interviewed by the consul without me staying in my home country for 2-year residency. But maybe because I am applying the same visa category, non-immigrant, meaning after 3 or 5 years, I will go back again to my home country. So I hope that this video would help you. I hope that this video would inspire you. And if so, please support me by subscribing to my channel and share this video. Bye!